Alright, y'all. As I said in the last video when I made the compound butter, that this time I'm going to make homemade butter. And I'm going to turn it to compound butter for Christmas time. For the Christmas turkey. So this'll last about 2 to 3 months in the freezer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this and I'm going to freeze it. I'm going on here and making it early for you guys just in case you want to make your own little butter. And just in case you want to make it a little healthier and different flavor than what you buy in the store. Like I said, it's endless of what you can do on the flavor. Hell, if you wanted to, you can make you some orange butter. You know what I'm saying? Apple butter. Whatever kind of butter you want. And all it's going to require is 32 ounces of heavy whipping cream or whipping cream. But the thing is, you're looking for that fat content. 39 to 40% fat. And you get what you need. Alright, so we got one of them, that's a 16 ounce. And two of them is another 16 ounce here. And 16 ounce plus 16 ounce you got then carry the one and that'll be 20, no 40, no, y'all know it's 32. I'm just messing with you. Y'all know what it is. If I didn't know, I wouldn't be putting these two in here that I didn't, I ain't got to explain it to you. Forget it. You know what it is. Alright now. And you're going to need yourself something like this here. I think that light too tough on them. Let me see here. Alright, this is what you're going to need. This type of attachment was almost like a whisk. And it'll whip some stuff up. Just know that. Alright. And we're going to let that go until this turns to pretty much a whipped cream on a low medium. That's what it's going to turn to, like a whipped cream. And then we're going to make it go some more until it turns to like a heavier, like that. The process is then it's going to render out some buttermilk. So the little juice that's left over here, it's going to be buttermilk. You're going to take the butter out and leave the buttermilk, and you can take the buttermilk that's left in here and cook with it. Cook your little cake with it. You can cook the cake with this whole setup right here. You make your little butter for your cake, and you make your buttermilk instead of using water. Alright, start them off low. Make sure you're locked in. Low, medium. And once that thicken up a little bit, that's when I'm going to speed it up, because if I do it, it's just right now it's kind of splashing. I'm going to let that thicken up a little bit, and when it thickens up, then I can turn it up higher and let it roll. Alright, you had a whipping cream consistency after about 4 minutes. Now what you want to do when you get to this point, scrape your little sides down just to get everything back in there. Let it roll some more. See, now it's at this scrambled egg consistency. Starting to separate the buttermilk. Buttermilk, butter. Alright, now to this here, you want to add 3 tablespoons of ice water. This here is ice water. I didn't mean to drop the ice in there, y'all, but it's in there. Now what that's gonna do is throw the ice out that I didn't mean to drop in there. That's gonna actually help harden it up for me. All right. That actually helped pull some more butter into it and get it a little bit more firmness that I can deal with. All right, y'all. What we want to do now is let me get some water out of this bowl. Don't make no difference, but this bag like this. What we're gonna do now is take this butter and we're gonna clean it. What I mean by that is we're gonna rinse some more of the milk off. So you're just gonna run cold water over after making a ball and just keep squeezing milk out as much as you can until it runs clear. That'll help it last longer. Which, like I said, we're gonna freeze it anyway. So, but I still want it as pure as possible. I need to show y'all how to make clarified butter, which is already butter that's you melt it down and you make it clear to get all the fat off. Alright. I don't know why y'all my gloves ain't fit me today. Maybe I gained a little weight over the night because I just used them. You see all that milk falling out of there? Gonna squeeze all that milk out, y'all. Now I'm gonna go run a little cold water over it right quick. And while I run this cold water over, y'all, I'm squeezing. Squeezing. I'm making it thin like you just saw me do. And then I fold it back in, squeeze it, make a ball out of it, squeeze it. Run more water over it, flatten it out, fold it back up and squeeze. All right, all right. And there you have it. Your very own butter. Magical, isn't it? All right. Now, I got a little more butter in here that I don't. Well, I can clarify this in a second. But I'm gonna put it right here. Right here, y'all. Can't see it. Right there, that is buttermilk. That's the byproduct right there. You can take that and you can cook all kinds of recipes. Now let me get some of the ingredients to turn this to the butter that we come here to do. I got to cut the camera off. Oh. Alright, y'all. Now what we got here, no need to say what it is because you saw last night. I don't know if it was last night for you, but I made some clarified compound, well not clarified, but compound butter for my turkey. And just go back to that video where I was saying making compound butter, and it'll give you the ingredients I put in here, which is nothing but garlic and rosemary, a little thyme, and a little bit of parsley. Now for this one I added salt to it though, because last night I used store-bought butter, and I used salted butter. So it was just a splash of sea salt, but this here is actual salt and garlic. You don't have to mix this, but I think it'll go in a whole lot better and more evenly if you do get it mixed. I mean, you could just throw it on there, and then, but you gotta do a lot of mix. Make sure each and every piece gets its own little bit. All right. Clean that off. That's that. All right, now, like I said before, this ain't soft like it was yesterday. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spread this out to where it's thinner, and I got a little more milk coming off too. Let me pour this milk out of here, y'all. Alright. It'll be easier for me too to get it mixed, because I have everything, you know, flattened out thin, and I can just pour my toppings over the top like so. All the way as much as I can around it. Alright. Then we just mix this together. Let me give y'all a little 101 history of something to something. As you saw me just make this butter out of whipping cream and all that stuff, and then I got buttermilk out of that. That buttermilk was my byproduct of making this butter. And it's like when you make beer, your byproduct of beer is malt liquor. When you're making gasoline, you have a byproduct of diesel. And so forth. You know, that's all the stuff has this byproduct. You want to make some chlorine, your byproduct gonna be caustic. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have all kinds of byproducts and stuff. That's why you go to like a chicken processing plant. Once they tear that chicken apart, they use that chicken for some of everything. Like dog food, some of everything comes out of chicken. They pretty much use the whole chicken, rooter to the tooter. Y'all, this is my compound butter pretty much here, right? Let me get down right there. That's pretty much it. Now I'm just gonna tube it up like I did last night again. I'm gonna tube it up and throw it in the freezer. But like I said, this video is not for that. This video is to show you how to make butter. We've done the butter, but I just left that on just for the giggles.